You're with Newsmakers. On the panel, Labour's Brendon and National's Aaron Gilmore. Well, on the local scene, the region is awaiting the government's decision on the future of our regional council. Should the elected councillors be sacked and replaced by appointees? Aaron?
One of the things we've seen with ECAN was that they asked lots of people in the wider community, was ECAN doing a job? And the answer was overwhelmingly no. So our independent review report was brought in, the Chch report as it's called, and yes, Wyatt Chch was a former Deputy Prime Minister of National, but that panel had a very wide... And a dairy owner, sure. And when you look at a very wide range of people on that panel, from a wide range of political viewpoints, they came to the conclusion that ECAN is broken and that changes need to be made.
Do you think the councillors should be sacked?
I don't know, is my simple answer. I think ECAN's put forward a whole lot of arguments why they shouldn't be sacked and why there should be some assistance given to them. We're considering still what the actions should be, and there's a bit of work still going on around that.
When do you think a decision is going to be made?
Well, look, I think we've got, I think the next Smith announced it'll be 4 to 6 weeks, and we've still got a week or two in that sort of time frame to actually undertake some sort of further work and decisions.
Is it your understanding?
No decision has been made as yet.
Is it your understanding it's going to Cabinet on Monday?
I think there's a lot of stuff will be coming to Cabinet. I don't know when it's coming to Cabinet, but I do know that it's going through the process, and you've probably got a couple more weeks for the next 4 to 6 week time frame still to flow.
Is this organ of local democracy going to survive this?
Big question mark, and I think the only thing that'll save it is the public of Canterbury saying we will not tolerate the abolition of a local elected representative body. And I'm the last person to defend ECAN. I took 4 councillors to the Auditor General last year on water issues when they were voting as the Auditor General ruled inappropriately with potential conflicts of interest. But I would still rather have those councillors elected, accountable to their communities, than some appointee put in by government to what is, I think, an agenda for rapid allocation of water. The Prime Minister is on the record as saying he wants to see new water projects in place next year in Canterbury. And I ask the question, how on earth can Nick Smith deliver new environmental frameworks to stop further degradation of our water? It's already bad enough if he's going to allow new water to be allocated in that rapid time frame.
I think that's a scaremongering. You actually look at the report said we support the Canterbury Water Management Strategy. The issue is ECAN does not have the ability or resources to implement that.
Do you support local democracy?
That's what the report said.
The report does not actually uphold the Canterbury Water Management Strategy. It sees real difficulties in implementing it, and this is really at risk.
The skills of ECAN to implement it. That's what the report actually said. That ECAN did not have the skills to implement the Canterbury Water Strategy and needed assistance.
What, so a government appointee is going to have the skills to do it?
No, what it said is that there was need to have assistance for ECAN to actually implement the Canterbury Water Strategy.
No problem.
Nobody thinks that ECAN's doing a great job in that area. Even ECAN itself says there's a gap between what it needs to do and what it's currently doing.
All right.
What the issue is, how that should be done.
The issue is around who makes the decisions, and it's got to be local people who make it. If the government puts in commissioners who work with ECAN, or they find some other mechanism that we can elect who is deciding what happens to our water, fine. But putting it into a framework where somebody makes decisions to a cabinet mandate ain't acceptable.
Okay, time is our enemy here. Very quickly, plugs and pokes of the week. Any names to mention from the week that has been? I've got about 30 seconds in total.
Oh, look, I want to thank Kevin Barry for getting his New Zealand Order of Merit Award today, and I was very pleased to nominate him. Wonderful Cantabrian and a good example.
Brendon?
I want to plug the Crusaders because I was on the benches of the Tui stand on Saturday night. A fantastic warm evening. V-Base doing a great job attracting the crowds back to AMI Stadium.
Very good. All right, to the pick of the week. World Water Day has been marked this week, although some people have taken the call to conserve to the extreme, as you can see in this picture. How to bathe a baby in a bucket, 101. As you will see, there is no room for a rubber ducky, which is a tragic thing. The last Newsmakers poll question was, has the acquisition of the Ellerslie Flower Show been a great success for Christchurch? 62% of you said yes. 38% no, the prize winner Jay Symes. This week's question, do you support National's proposed welfare reforms? Yes or no? Email newsmakers@ctv.co.nz. You can vote on the web, mikeyardley.com, or use the post, PO Box 1100 Christchurch. Do so, and you'll be in to win the finest, freshest coffee from Cafe Aurora and a $50 gift card from Pack and Save Supermarkets. Good luck. We'll bring you the results next week, which will be Easter. Ooh. Thank you very much to our panel, Brendon and Aaron Gilmore. We'll await the ECAN decision, won't we? We'll see you next week. Good night.